24 hours with JB. Let's talk. What up, world? How y'all feeling out there across the globe? What's the vibe like? Happy holidays. To whatever you believe in, whatever you practice. Happy holidays. To everyone spending time with their families. To everyone behind the wall. To everyone who lost a loved one. To everyone who's thinking about their loved ones. To everyone who want to get it better but just don't know how to. To everyone who has it together but still feels as if they're slowing off or slowing down slowly but surely. Beloved, as long as you're here and as long as you're watching this video, I'm here to tell you first and foremost, from first-hand experience, you can push forward. The only thing that is capable of stopping you is you, beloved. So thus, let's not make that happen. But let's up the momentum a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's feel good with the year ending off. Let's think about the New Year's resolutions. As for myself, I'm not going to lie. This is the first time I could say in years, alhamdulillah, I don't have any New Year's resolutions. Usually I sit back, I start building, I start planning months before I put together a little list mentally, or I write it down. Nah, beloved, nah. We just working. We just have that tunnel vision. Everything that I plan to do in the new year is already in motion. Alhamdulillah. So therefore, it's just a matter of pressing that play button. That's where I'm at with it right now. And that's a wonderful space to be in. And there's still more work to do. Now, I'm not saying that I don't have things that I want to accomplish in 2025. Yes, there's a list of things. There's an abundance of things that which I want to accomplish. But to be frank with you, I already have it all in motion. So therefore, it's not really a New Year's resolution. It's just more so, yo, finish that off. Yo, put that together. Yo, don't announce that. But that's where we at with it. And it's a wonderful feeling. And even with that feeling, I'm starting to see there's levels to life. Business especially, because I see why people outsource, right? People hire other people to do other things. Me, myself, I strive to keep the expenses as low as possible. But now I'm starting to see that's not always realistic, right? You don't know law yet. So therefore, you may need to hire an attorney. You're not good with this, so therefore, you need to hire somebody to do that. In other words, it's all starting to make sense. In other words, I see that expenses are going to have to go out for things that will make not just myself, but the business, the brand thrive. I see at the rate that I'm going, the quality needs to pick up. The production needs to just, all of these things we're starting to look at and see. And I'm like, damn. As close as you are, or you think you are to the bag, you still have a long ways to go. Because what you have now, what you're currently doing now, is just the beginning. Granted, it was the finish line in the past, right? Granted, this was where you wanted to be in life previously, but now that you're here, you're seeing there's new levels. You're seeing that there's a higher altitude that you need to climb upon to really push through. Because again, it's not just yourself, you have a tribe behind you. So therefore, just easy, slow motion, put the work in, on and off the camera, and make it happen. Be in competition with yourself. Look for others for motivation, for an influence, for competition even at times. But first and foremost, look yourself in the mirror on a daily basis. Thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for waking you up and allowing you another opportunity to see another 24. Look at your family and put that work in. That's where we at with it. There's so many things that I want to happen. There's so many, as I always say, I want to quit my job. I want to fire my job. But in all reality, my job is what has got me here. My job is what allows me to continue to push. My job is what's expediting my process. because I don't work my job like a regular person works a 9 to 5. I heard somebody complain about not getting paid enough money the other day. And in my mind, I'm just saying to myself, like, yo, you're getting paid something. Now, if that something is $5, $10, whatever that something may be, it's something, beloved. And with that something, you can change your life. You can change your family's life. You just have to know how to do so. And how do you do so? I wear it on my shirt. I wear it on my sleeve. Like, heavy on the investments. It's a brand, it's a lifestyle, it's a saying, but beloved, that's real talk. You're not going to get to where you need to get. I told somebody this the other day, I said, Joe, if you're working check to check, if when you get paid, let's say you get paid $1,000, right, per week, let's say, bi-weekly, whatever. If by the time that next check comes around, if you no longer have that same $1,000, and or if you didn't invest that money somewhere, you're unemployed, beloved. You're essentially unemployed. I'm going to be the one to break it down to you. If you're living check to check, you're unemployed. You're drowning, in fact. There's no way that you could thrive in this economy by working check to check. In this day and age, it's not going to happen, beloved. Purchasing power itself is just decreasing. Inflation is increasing, literally. And we all spend money. We're all consumers. This is why when people do speak about, yo, that part of the economy doesn't pertain to me, yo, invest in it. Listen, if you eat, if you turn on the water, if you live somewhere, if you live nowhere, like you're all, it's called a statistic, right? So therefore, you're part of the economy, whether you know it or not. Now it's up to you on what side of the coin you want to be on. Because things are going to move regardless. Things are going to take place regardless, without you knowing or not knowing. Now you could be involved in the media, gossip and all of that, and just remain a consumer. Or you could educate yourself day by day, slowly but surely, on what this is. What is a stock? What is a bond? What is real estate? What is, whatever it may be. What is a yield or return? What does that even mean? What is an investment? What do people mean by just something as simple as that? There's all sorts of tools. There's all sorts of everything. In other words, there's no excuses, beloved. There's no excuses in this day and age. If you're not thriving or striving to thrive, beloved, that is on you. And this is why for myself, like, granted, I may give advice here and there, but 2025 especially, we hitting the ground running, beloved. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm not even, because as I analyze, I just see some people just don't want it. Albeit, there's a lot of people who do. So thus, you just focus on what you know is right. You just focus on continuously seeing that light. And beloved, you're going to build a community. You're going to have people that have the same passion as you, and somehow, some way, y'all all going to come together and lead. Trust and believe that. I really see that. I know some people just want to do it but don't know how. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm figuring this out day by day, brick by brick. But what I tell you firsthand, what I will tell you firsthand is I'm not stopping. See, that's the distinguishing quality. Me personally, I'm going to keep going until, not that I get it right, because if I get it right, I feel as though I'll stop. So I don't even want to get it right. You understand what I'm saying? I want to continuously learn along the way, because that is what's going to separate me from that poverty-stricken line. That's what's going to have me elevated in a whole nother stratosphere, to where I can now show my kids the way, and we could push forth with prosperity, longevity, succession. Stay tuned. Part 2 on the way.